Ladies and gentlemen, we just had a Mario Day announcement, and in there was some exciting news. And you might not know it, but some of that news has to do with the Switch 2. And in today's video, I have a massive leak for a giant Switch 2 game, and this is all very exciting, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. So, very simple premise today. We have a leak to do with a game, which I don't know if I would even call it a leak. It just seems something to be true, but there's a leak surrounding it or within it. I don't know. I get excited over leaks. I hope you do too. Before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. We're getting very close to 8,000 subscribers. I think once I hit 8K subscribers, I'm going to give away a Switch game just to show my gratitude for all you guys do. So yeah, like and subscribe if you could, and let's just go and get right into this video. So we're going over a blog post from Zippo, who is a leaker, and at first this just seems to be like a simple blog post, right? But once you actually get into it, it starts to reveal some stuff I find quite interesting. Happy belated Mario Day to all you out there in the Mushroom Kingdom. We had quite a few announcements, blah 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 blah, you guys know these announcements. One of the biggest announcements was a brand new film based around the world of Super Mario Bros. Essentially meaning this is not a sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I can confirm from my own sources this is indeed the case, the movie is a spin-off. He's saying either Luigi's Mansion or Donkey Kong. Yesterday's video, I said I think Donkey Kong, or maybe that was today's video, I don't know, but I said Donkey Kong kind of makes the most sense, or I could see it happening. I think Luigi's Mansion could work, but I always thought that would do better as a series, right? Take Luigi's Mansion 3, for instance, how you go to each floor, it's like a new world. Wouldn't that make an amazing show? I could see it being on Netflix or something. But this is where things start to get really interesting. I'm hearing this film is either Luigi's Mansion or Donkey Kong. Both are in development at Illumination. I'm also hearing that Next Level Games' Switch 2 debut, Luigi's Mansion 4, is set to release in the first half of 2026. This game is sounding incredibly ambitious, and this is easily the biggest and most expensive game Next Level has ever made. Expect absolute mind-blowing visuals, animation, and a game that is twice the size of Luigi's Mansion 3. Thought Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart looked good, this blows it out of the water, that's a guarantee. Luigi's Mansion 3, in my opinion, is probably like top 3 best Switch games of all time, top 3 best looking Switch games of all time, and it holds a special place to me for sure. This leads me to believe that Nintendo wants both products to release around the same time to keep that brand synergy going. It makes perfect sense to me. Another thing that's interesting is the movie is only about to start animation. That is true, they said that in the Mario Day presentation, meaning the movie is only going to have roughly about 22 to 23 months of production. That's very fast for an animated movie. I have so many thoughts to wrap my head around. First, this year, what do we have coming? Well, we have Luigi's Mansion 2 release date, June 27, 2024. I was like, okay, that's cool, but you know, if Luigi's Mansion 4 is coming in 2 years, what do we do in the meantime? Like, we have this year? Well, what else would they do? The first Luigi's Mansion game, I tried to go back and play it because I never beat it when I was a little kid, and although it holds up decent, I just couldn't get into it. Now, if they remaster or remake the original Luigi's Mansion, well, hey, you can bet that that's going to do very well and probably be a fantastic game. So, 2024, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. 2025, Luigi's Mansion 1 remake or remaster. And then 2026, Luigi's Mansion 4, as well as a Luigi movie. Okay, now we've got some stuff going on here. You know what's so funny is every time we talk about a Switch 2 game or stuff to do with a Switch 2, and we think about Metroid Prime 4, a new 3D Mario, another Zelda game, maybe some Star Fox, Kid Icarus, all this stuff, Luigi's Mansion 4 never comes up in that conversation, and that just seems like a sure bet, right? So I was curious what games has Next Level Games created, and this is their page right here. They created Mario Strikers. I will say the game was pretty lackluster and really not a lot going on into it, but the animations were insane, so beautiful. It looked freaking great. The gameplay was just kind of mid, right? So that's a great team. Luigi's Mansion 3, Metroid Prime Federation Force, weird. I figured this would have been Retro Studios or whatever it's called that made the other Metroid games. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, wow, Punch-Out? That's pretty crazy. They've made quite a few things. And then they have some stuff right here, it's kind of funny. Transformer games are not to be slept on. I can't remember which one was on the Wii, but it was really, really fun. Spider-Man and Captain America, Ghost Recon. But yeah, that was Next Level Games. They've made some decent stuff, and it makes sense that they're working on Luigi's Mansion 4. There's just truly so many things that they could do and so many directions they could take this game. One feature I think in Luigi's Mansion 3 that was super unutilized, I don't think that's the right terminology, but that was not used correctly or used to its main ability, was the multiplayer aspect. And the big reason that you might not even know that was possible is I'm pretty sure you had to pay like $7 to unlock multiplayer, which is, I mean, what the hell's going on there, right? So I think it does work though with Luigi and Guigi. So I hope Guigi makes an appearance in Luigi's Mansion 4, because Luigi's Mansion 3 from start to finish looks great, is an amazing game. It's a solid 10 out of 10 Switch game. You know what I need to do is I need to make a video about the top 10 perfect Switch games. But yeah, there's a couple things we can take from this. One, Luigi's Mansion 4 for the Switch 2 is going to be massive. Two, that movie coming in 2026 is probably going to be Luigi's Mansion. And as much as I think Donkey Kong could or would make sense, I think Luigi is the safest bet. It's not that big of a leap going from Mario to Luigi, right? And it just sets up the perfect timeline. Luigi's Mansion 2 this year, Luigi's Mansion 1 Remake 2025, Luigi's Mansion 4 2026. So, all things considered, I think this is a very promising, insight into what's possible. Some of this looks like it makes sense, some of it is technically a leak, so take that part with a grain of salt. But as always, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I would seriously love to hear from you guys. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could. I like talking to you guys over there, and I'd really appreciate a follow. And once I hit 8,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a Switch game. So, yeah, just like and subscribe if you could. But you guys and me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.